with us. You have to come close to the mic, though.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you.
Not a problem. Not a problem. You are more than welcome to me. You are more than welcome. First of all, before I know when I looked at your business, and the Minister of Immigration was also there for the inauguration. It's a beautiful business what you started. There are simulators in the back, and uh, first of all, tell me your full name. And I understand the business is Booth and Beyond. BOTH, Booth and Beyond is the business.
Hello, my name is Oluwatimileyin Aina from Nigeria, Timi for short. I'm 21 and I have a business called Booth and Beyond. We do event services, we do rentals, 360 booths and video coverage as well. And I also have a non-for-profit called BD Change, where we empower people with different workshops, they learn skills and they put it to change in our community.
Basically, this is for the empowerment of the youth. Rather than making our youth to, just unleashed and move everywhere, involve them in some activity. And it's a very interesting activity. Minister was there, government was there just for the inauguration. And we had this community show, and I wish कि हम आपको दोबारा इस प्रोग्राम के बाद उस प्रोग्राम की तरफ लेके जाएं और हम आपको दिखाएं कि क्या खूबसूरत, क्या कमाल के सिमुलेटर्स हैं. So Timi, this is basically youth empowerment program.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
You are 21.
Yes, turning 22 next month.
You will be 22 next month. So when you got involved in this business, where did you learn and what did you do to achieve this business?
If I'm being honest, I'm a strong believer of do not wait for change. You can actually make your own change yourself. So I started this business early this year. I created a job for myself and for my friends as well, and people that are looking for a job. So instead of waiting, because the job unemployment rate is really, really low right now. So instead of waiting for a job, why not create one for yourself, and people can also benefit from it as well. That's why I decided to start Boots and Beyond. Yep.
So your objective where it started was you could not find a job, and then you learned it and you thought it's better to start a program where you can create employment chances for the young
Youths,
people,
yes.
and to involve them,
Yes.
so that they should not get involved into wrong activities. To be there, so you are turning 22 next month.
Yeah.
When did you start it and how did you got into aeroplanes? यहाँ पे मैं रेहान साहब आपको भी लेके आना चाहूँगी. So I believe कि आप involve होंगे.
Okay, so I joined the Youth Second Flight program early this year. I was volunteering and I saw them at an event and I'm like, oh, I love learning. I would like to be a part of this. So I walked up to them and I put up my details to be part of the program. So they took me in and I got to be part of the program, and I learned a lot about airplane, the barrels, the barometer, the flaps, a lot of terminology, and also flew from Billy Bishop across Toronto as well. It was a great experience for me, and I recommend everybody to join it. It's free because it's subsidized. It's on Youth Taking Flight program. If you go to their website, they could help you with the registration process. It's subsidized. Yeah.
It is a subsidized program, and जैसे आपने कहा ना कि इन्होंने जब ये शुरू किया तो इन्होंने सोचा कि मैं जहाज के बारे में पहले सीखा. So normally when we learn how to fly, we have to certain number of hours to fly. Is that right?
Not only this one, but you have to go through a school, the learning, the classes. So you cannot jump straight away.
So how did you, Timi, how did you go there?
So, like I said, Youth Taking Flight, it's a non-for-profit that is run by Mitchell, and it's open to youth between 12 to 20. It's subsidized thanks to the government funding, so you pay, but it's really subsidized. I learned about it because I saw them at an event, and I love learning, and there's no knowledge gain that is lost. So I filled the form, I dropped in my form in person, and the girl reached out to me that I got into the program. So we met throughout the month of January and February. Every Saturday I would go there, and it'd be maybe 8 to 2 p.m. We'd go in person, work on in-person activities, learn to fly, drone as well, even coding as well. And the most fun was actually flying in a real plane. The last 2 days of the program. Yeah, and we got to interact with pilot as well. They told us about their experience, how they got into this, and the schooling as well.
So this means it was not only the simulators where you were sitting,
Yeah.
you were practically flying the plane.
As a passenger, I didn't fly the real plane.
Huh.
But I was in a small plane, about like 7 to 8 people in the plane, so you could feel the wind, the impact of the actual wind.
So it's a simulators.
Yes.
I wish कि if we can show you the simulators कि कैसे आप जहाज में बैठ के ये these are the simulators ये इसमें आप जब बैठते हैं तो you can वो बच्चे there are I know I was there at someone's home other day and they were playing the game.
I'm the executive director at Youth Taking
and
Flight.
I had a seat. I could only sit on that seat for say 15 seconds or 20 seconds. They made me to drive a race car और उसमें सीट का हिलना गियर्स का लगना माय गॉड और गाड़ी मैंने कहा मेरे बस का रोग नहीं है. So in this
that was a real plane experience flying around Billy Bishop, and you could feel the wind and the impact. Yeah.
So in that so now you have this business here in Mississauga, Dixie and what is the main section? Courtney Park. Merside.
Yeah.
Dixie and Merside.
Yeah.
So if young people they want to come and have the experience of these simulators, they can come and they can
Yes.
there is a fee and they can come and they can have the experience.
Okay. Yes. So please permit me to clarify. I am a participant. I do not own the simulation. I am a participant, but the simulation is open to the public. I was part of the non-for-profit Youth Taking Flight that they help you get into the simulator in person. So there are 3 different organizations. There's the flight simulation company by itself. There's Youth Taking Flight that provide opportunities to youth to get into like the flight experience and aviation. Yes.
So basically अगर आपके बच्चे हैं ना तो it's a good experience. आप एक दफ़ा इसको explore करें. Any website where people can आपके जहन में कोई सवाल आता है इसके लिहाज से?
No, it's a good thing what he's doing, because I'm impressed, to be honest with you, because he's so young, 21-year-old,
Masha.
and mashallah, your vision is very matured. Like you are looking beyond, as you have mentioned, booth and beyond. So you are looking beyond. You did not think about yourself only, but you are thinking about your colleagues, the other generation who's coming, how to engage in a healthy way, in a positive way, in a society is a big thing, I would say.
You know what I would say? There are 2 kind of people. One, if they don't get a chance in the life or they don't get a job, they start talking negatively about something.
True.
And there are others who come up with the solution. So he came up with the solution, booth
I should admire him.
and beyond, where what the difficulty he had, he is trying to give vision to the other young people. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So what would you recommend to the parents at the moment if they are listening and if there are young people, and especially the parents?
I think 2 things. There's never a right thing to do the right thing. It's never too late. So, for example, your kids, if they're unemployed, you could help them with programs, volunteering as well. You can also gain skills that can help you get a job through volunteering. I personally volunteer a lot, and I recommend for everyone, both young and old, to volunteer a lot. And it doesn't stop. It doesn't hurt to learn. Keep learning keeps you in an advantage. It keeps you better daily. So keep learning, volunteer, and be of good manners. Yeah.
बड़ी खूबसूरत इसने बात कही है. और मैं अपने आप को अपने लोगों के बारे में जब बात करती हूँ कि those who are well placed, they know the essence of volunteering. But normally most of the people say, you know what, it's my time and I want it to everything be paid off. I can give you certain examples of very successful people. They volunteered their time. The biggest example is our Member of Parliament Salma Zahid. Salma Zahid did volunteer for a long time. Another example is Salma Ataullah Jan Sahiba. She volunteered, our senator. She volunteered for a long period of time. She learned the system and then she got into this position. So हम अपने बच्चों को भी इस तरफ माइल करें कि बच्चों को कैसे वॉलंटियर करवाएं ताकि वो एक तो उनमें जज्बा पैदा करेंगे, एक किसी बड़े को या किसी दूसरे को सक्सेसफुल देखते हुए उनको एहसास होगा कि what is the essence of work. Thank you very kindly. Anything else what you would like to say? Must be very busy these days.
It is very busy. I have an event coming up, but I just want to say, be yourself. It doesn't have to be yourself. Like, there's only one you, and make sure you be the light that you can be. And God bless you.
Be yourself. See, that's what it is. I always love to work with the young people. Honest to God, we learn few gestures. Be yourself. Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you very much for the
Timi,
opportunity.
you're so kind. Thank you very much for being with us. And I hope your department, your institution, booth and beyond, many people will visit that place. I personally want to have the experience of these simulators. And I was thinking this weekend, but not this weekend, the following weekend, next weekend or the following weekend, I'll go and फिर मैं आके आपके साथ शेयर करूँगी कि जहाज़ उड़ाने का मुझे कितना मज़ा आया. इट्स ओके, चाहे मैं ख्याल की दुनिया में उड़ाऊँ, मगर वो भी मुश्किल है, इतना आसान नहीं है. थैंक यू वेरी मच.